solo developer? This was made by one person? It's no excuse, though. No excuse for the jank. Yeah, can't read that. The Hartley twins, Jeffrey and Kim, were sectioned at the age of 10 for attempting to kill one of their school teachers. While in the hospital, they confessed to having thoughts after something. 20 years later, the Hartley twins managed to kill 8 hospital workers and escape. To this day, the Hartley twins have never been seen or found. The parents of the twins claim the last time they saw the twins was 2 days prior. They were escaping the hospital when they went to visit. And even though the police performed a thorough search of the family property, no signs of the twins was ever found. Unsolved mysteries, stories, social media page creators. Okay, it's a good thing they didn't capitalize the M in mysteries. Lisa Skipton and her boyfriend James Clark decide to Jesus. Well, I'm not a speed reader. Yeah, that was auto-advancing, by the way. PS5 load times, there we go. It's probably loading the entire game right now.
Okay, so me and James have been travelling today for about 9 hours now, but we have found the address. The Hartley household, the last known address of the Hartley twins. And just to prove it to you guys, come over here and let me show you this old post box. That says the Hartley
My God, that's blinding.
I definitely say we're at the right address. So we're gonna go and have a look around.
Follow James. Open inventory and check objectives. There we go. Yeah, I know about Fuga. No plans to play it anytime soon, though. Turning is quite slow. The run button is mapped to L3. Wish it was R3. That would be great. Take a look around the house. My game is pretty loud. I'm sure that's going to be a mistake. I wish they had the mindset of that obscure game and just, like, you know, maybe reach your hand in and unlock the door. This guy's seriously just standing here recording the door? Open. Hello? Run into it? Outlast? Nope. Clip through the door, maybe. Like in a corner. Pressing every button to open this damn thing. Mashing every button. Alright, guess that's it. That's the game. Wait a minute. Scaffolding. Can I climb this? Damn you too! Wait, James is gone already? Oh my god. How do you know James is gone? Damn, she got a sass walk. No, I never played that. GG's. I mean, we kinda are trespassing, so you can't blame her. It's pretty much like just a get off my lawn kind of game, you know? Oh, god damn, that is loud. I could have Alright, calm down. It's not like I'm breaking into your house or anything. What is happening? Oh, the game is taking control of the movement, okay. My god, is this Resident Evil 7 or what? Oh, James. Find a way out of the house. Find a way. Well, I mean, we could just climb through the window? You know? But that would be too easy. Right? Oh, you search the boxes? Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be miserable. Chainsaw? Oh, yeah, it was a grammatical error. That's okay. Probably not an uncommon occurrence with these games, you know? Sure, there'll be plenty more. Oh, you know there's gonna be a jump scare. Oh, there she is. Wow, she's fast. You know there's gonna be a jump scare in here. We got a key used to unlock something. Well, that's good information. I was afraid the key was gonna have no use. Shoutouts to the composer in this game, by the way. Tap R2 to resist being choked. That was the most casual choke I've ever seen. She was pretty chill about it. Let's check here first. Okay. X? I am hitting X. Looks like it could be broken with the right tool. Or, you know, you could just crawl under it, but alright. Gotta make things complicated. Search in here. Oh, here we go. Axe. There's gotta be an axe here. Does anybody see the X? Top of the box? Top of the box. Oh, over here. No? Wait. For how simple this game is, you would think it would be easier to find the things they want you to find. Yeah, the tool could have totally glitched through the floor. Like, that's no joke, it might have. I don't see anything. It may not have spawned. I mean, you guys are seeing everything I'm seeing. Maybe you're supposed to go back upstairs and look for it. It's too smart of an idea. It is too smart of an idea. I mean, they are definitely going to try and pad this out as much as they can, right? You know what? Maybe it is in the garage. I wouldn't put it past this game. I can't run anymore? I can't run anymore. Okay. Yeah, they are really stretching this boy. Can I reload a checkpoint? That'll be the last resort. Oh, now I can run again? So you can't run downstairs, but you can run upstairs. Let's see. I mean, look at all these tools that we can use. What is this? Jackhammer it? Oh. Oh, come on. Use the key to unlock the garage locker. Is this actually locked? Oh my god. Oh, right, we got the key downstairs. Man, this game really wants you to come all the way back up here, huh? A helpful weapon and tool. Alright, we're inspecting it. One frame at a time. Yep, looks like a hammer to me. A hammer. You know, all this effort, we could have just crawled under the plank. Alright, in before another jump scare, since we've probably hit the trigger for another one. I mean, you can't blame me, right? You see all the wood here, you're like, oh, you're gonna get an axe. No, you get a hammer. Okay. I can't get through. Oh god, we're gonna be in for a good time with this one, let me tell you. Yeah, it's making me think alright about my choices in life. Where are my pills, she said. Three, two, one, jump scare. Just a loading screen. Alright, here we go. The real terror can begin now. Find a way out of the house. Find the missing jigsaw piece. What? Well, that escalated quickly. What, are we solving puzzles now? Oh. Okay. How did I come to the conclusion that I need to help them solve their puzzle? Vinny's Pizza Place. Oh, they eat a lot of pizza. I mean, people said they wanted something closer to Resident Evil 7, right? I mean, here you go. Next best thing. These people really like pizza. Pepperoni on pizza. Ugh, monsters. Is that hummus? Oh no, that's a small pizza. Or soup or something. That's the true horror. Pepperoni on pizza. You know my hot take on pepperoni on pizza. Essentially, pepperoni on pizza is just an ingredient to cover up the fact that you're eating non-New York pizza and it tastes horrible, so the pepperoni covers the taste and helps you accept the fact that you're eating terrible pizza. Because it's just so strong in flavor. So we can't open anything. I don't think these people eat anything besides pizza. I wouldn't be surprised if the final boss is just like a giant slice of it. Find all fuses, find the missing jigsaw piece. There's another indicator right down there. See that? Who knows where they can hide this stuff? Let's just make sure we're not missing a interactable. You never know where. Maybe you gotta smash some stuff. Yeah, Pizza the Hut. Oh! Oh? What was that? Out of bounds clip? I would not put it past this game to have out of bounds clipping. Okay, maybe not. Do I just have cheese pizza? Yep. Yep. 90% of the time. Find all the fuses, gain access to the bedroom. What did that say? Okay, well, I can't see what else it said. Suspense is really strong in this one, boy. Knocking on the door. Let you take in all the sound effects with no music. Oh my god. See, that's what happens when you eat pepperoni on your pizza. Well, we got a fuse. Oh my goodness. Wash them hands. Skull is on this door. I'm sure that's going to be a good room. Gain access to the bedroom with the keypad lock. I guess this is little Billy's room, you know, he's at that age where he's pretty edgy. Putting skulls on his door and everything. Find all the fuses. Do we miss anything here? Yeah, I think the scariest thing about this game right now is the fact that almost nothing has happened. You don't know what to expect. Okay, an invisible... Okay. What? Okay, I guess putting the first fuse in, allows you to use that. I just walked over here and hit the X button and it transported me back to the Switch. But hey, if they didn't do that, not gonna lie, I may not have figured that out. Oh, this is very much like the 7... Like the 7 attic. Ah, we got the jigsaw piece. Is the dead grandfather?
I know you can't see me.
No, I don't think that's James. I think that's like her father or husband or something that's just dead there chilling with a Sprite in his hand. Alright, let's go solve their jigsaw puzzle. Since, you know, we're still pretty nice people, you know? What is that? Oh. Key with a skull key ring. Wait, that's redundant. Wait, key with a skull key ring. Oh, a key ring, okay. Alright, well, I'm not sure where that goes. Let's wander around and maybe I'll find the right spot. Oh, we got it. $1918, but this game really just lays it out for you, huh? So they tell you to examine, this is how you have to examine, one frame at a time. You actually can't hold the D-pad, you have to actually do this. It's a good thing they tell me what the code is, because I sure as hell can't read that paper. Alright, remember that. 1918. Have there been any scares? Depends on what you'd consider a scare. This must be James's hammer, yeah. Oh, come on. Just getting to the good part. Auto-saving, okay, we hit a save point. Good. It's a really long autosave. Really long autosave. Apparently we did so much this game is having a hard time archiving all of it. Almost there. There we go. That's why I bought a PS5. Anything else in here? Security cameras, alright. So now we gotta go back downstairs, I'd imagine. The door code. Oh, this thing needed it. One. Wait, this is laggy as hell. Are you kidding me? Oh, you have to just move left and right. They didn't program in being able to move up and down, just left and right. 1 9 1 8. What horrors await us? Gain access to the bedroom. Okay, we did that. Happy 110th birthday. Well, at least they got him a big pin.
No, please. No. No.
Wait, we actually get combat now? Alright. Bring it on. Alright, so apparently this is a head-banging concert. Competition. Wait, is this for real? Like... Can she die? Oh. Alright, you stay there. Just want to admire all the details of this game. No jump button, right? Listen, I like the music too. Can't open this. Can't get in the closet. I mean, I'm just making sure there's nothing in here that I need. Alright. Oh, can't get out. Maybe I do have to kill her. Wow, okay, we did have to kill her. You fooled me, boy, that's for sure. Alright, we beat the game. Got another fuse. Hope this didn't cost me too much. I think this game was on sale for like $2, so we're definitely getting our money's worth out of this one. It is so funny how they're trying to make this Resident Evil 7. Yeah, it's time to join the family now. This game tries so hard to jump scare, but like you see every jump scare coming a mile away because the camera pans at a mile an hour. No, I haven't heard of that one, Mecha Kong. Oof. Something mauled on him. Oh my god. That's a lot of regurgitation. Wait, what? Okay, I thought that was a pair of pants down there. There's something breathing heavily. You alive? This part of the game's pretty neat. You know, this would actually be pretty creepy in VR. Betcha it would. I don't think this game has VR though. I usually don't buy games that are VR in mind because usually playing those kind of games are not very good if you're not playing in VR. Okay. So much for exploring. What was the point of putting me in a cell? It's a good question. It's all part of their game, is they wanted me to wake up in there and get out. Alright, we opened a shortcut. There we go. Progress. So we can loop around in circles. Maybe that means we're going to be running. Oh god. Open all the gates to try and escape. Oh, I don't like this. Wonder if that's the escape right here. Wow. Is this still their house? Impressive. I mean, this is just ripe for getting chased by something. Oh god, no, don't tell me these are things you can hide in. Please, no. Okay. Annabelle Rhodes, tell my family I love them. They missed their opportunity for a jump scare. Is that a piece of lettuce? Alright. Forget healing herbs, we got lettuce. Oh, that did heal me. Find a tool to break open the box. Yeah, we could try and clip into it. Shame there's no jump button in this game or anything. Where would they hide a hammer? This game has had the opportunity, you know, you gotta respect it. This game could have had so many crazy jump scares. But it hasn't. Kind of keeps you on edge, you know, because you always feel like there's gonna be something ready to pop out from around the corner, you know? Can't open this? Nothing. So what's the point of interacting? Find a tool to break up the... unlock the drawer. Oh, okay. Yeah, if they had more effective use of music... Just like, if they just use sound effects a little bit better in this, like jump scare sound effects, I think it would actually be pretty scary. A equals B. A3B. Speaking of jump scare sound effects, it's just that they make it too obvious. Like, if they didn't have that slow-ass turnaround, that would have got me hard. But it was too obvious. Wait, what happens if I try and go in there a second time? Oh, okay. Yeah, if they just would have, like, instantly turn me around, then that would have been a crazy jump scare, because that was loud as hell. Sounded like Godzilla. You looked away, and when you look back, oh yeah, that'll get you. Hello, fellow friends. That's kind of creepy. Can't get over there. There we go. Something written on the door. Work out the code for the hall gate. Well, one of them was class 88. So, oh man, what was the other number? It was 88 and something else. Wait, there's stuff on the left there. Oh, I saw numbers written all over the place. Oh, you know what? Okay, I see what they're doing here. Yeah, I saw the color-coded stuff earlier. We just gotta pay attention to the graffiti. See? So blue is 3, remember that. Blue is 3. Yellow is 4. See, now if they just had something pop out like right now, oh my god. Green is 1. Don't remember where the other one is. I mean, we could brute force it, honestly, if I can't find it. Oh god, and I still have to unlock this. Ugh. Alright. We can brute force it. Can't break the crate with the hammer. They took away my hammer. Yeah, we'll brute force it. Because it's only 6 numbers we gotta go through. Alright. So, blue is 3. Green is 1. We don't know orange, so we'll do 7. And yellow is 4. Master gamer move right there. First try. I mean, it was what, a 1 in 6. So I mean, 7, you know, brings good luck. More lettuce? I guess we'll take it. From that little jump scare that took our health. Alright, get ready for something to pop out of the lockers, everybody. Did I make this game? No, but honestly, I'd be if this was the first game I ever made, I'd honestly be pretty proud of it. You can tell they are big fans of Resident Evil 7. Find a tool to break open the box, unlock all drawers, open all gates. Oh, there we go. We got an axe for the box. Boy, this game loves backtracking. Gotta pad out that length. Open the box is okay. So more than one box. Did I finish the last game? Yep. That's why we're playing this wonderful game right now. Now imagine somebody that just joined the stream and they see this right now, me walking through this dark hallway. Actually makes it look like a good game for a second. With the axe and everything. They're like, oh shit, he's playing Condemned? Oh my word. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen when you break open a box. Alright, we're playing Crash Bandicoot now. Jesus! Once again, too predictable. She's received vocal training from Godzilla, that's for sure. Wow. Well, we all know what she had on her mind. Keep her rated PG around here, you know? Alright, well, we killed her for the second time. Can't cross over? There we go. Still can't break. I mean, just axe it. Yeah. What is that? A pick lock. Oh, good. My favorite. Open the drawer. I wonder if they will make me do a pick lock minigame. Wait, this is right way? Yeah. It'll open the safe? Have we seen a safe? Is she gone? Oh god. We get one more attempt at a jump scare. She's gonna jump out from behind the people on the right there. She's one of them. Wait for the slow camera pan. Oh. Oh, come on. That's gotta be her right there. Oh. See, now all they need is just to use lame sound effects like that more, and it would actually be pretty effective, right? Like, that was a good fake out right there. Alright, she's in a locker. She is in a locker. That's the fun of this game, is picking out where she's gonna try and jump scare you from. Oh. That's nice, she opened the door for me. So many missed opportunities at jump scares in this. I mean, at least they're respecting people's, you know, heart health. But man, they... in the right hands, this game could have been a jump scare nightmare. Oh, shit. Oh, I cannot wait for the gunplay in this game. 12 bullets, I can't move. Oh. Ooh, that is delayed. Kill the twin sister? Oh god. Alright, we're good, we're good. Is that infinite ammo? No. Survival horror right here. Infinite ammo. What am I talking about? What the hell? We're just jumping on her dead body like that? That's so disrespectful. How did that happen? Why am I moving so... oh, because I had my gun up, okay. Damn, I can't recreate it. Oh, there we go. She had sister? Yeah, I don't remember that either. First aid kit. Can I actually pull that up? Oh yeah, you can. Let's not use that by mistake. Had to see if there was no structural damage that can be caused in this game. Oh, nice. They also left me bullets. And they even opened the door for me. Some really nice ghosts in this game. Very courteous. Alright, where are we teleporting to now? Yep. We left the family, but we're back. These are the kind of loads you can look forward to with your PS5, by the way, if you have yet to get one. This game is optimized for the PS5.
Oh my god. Where am I? Let me out! Help! Let me out! Oh my god!
Escape. Man, I wish I can get out of bounds. Just like clip out to the end of the game. But there's no jump or anything, so unfortunately that doesn't really seem doable. Flammable substance poured everywhere. They're even whistling now. They really don't want you to get jump scared. Oh shit, we got music. They had better give me a good respawn. Okay. Alright, 5 minutes, we'll be back in after this load. Well, at least we got to see what the death screen looks like. Oh my word. Great. Nice checkpoint.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes. Come on.
Let me out. Help. Let me out. Oh my god.
Alright, so last time I followed the gas canisters, this time we'll turn right, because I think that's where you're supposed to go. Please make the right decision. Yes. Oh, convenient. Imagine if this was oil. Come on, jump scare in 3, 2. Actually, I'm probably overestimating this game. Most horror games would definitely jump scare you in there. Like, come on. Gonna climb back in. Oh no, don't tell me they're gonna do the bee lady now. Old hand torch. Will be a handy tool if you can light it. Huh. Bees? Really? Wow, they really are going for 7, huh? Get all those check boxes. Alright, we gotta try and figure out... Oh, what? They want me to go back through the water? That's so lame. Gotta pad it out, you know? Alright. Is there gonna be a jump scare in the backtracking? Come on. Hell no, of course there's not. Right here. Oh. Wow. Peak gameplay right here, boy. Peak gameplay. Nah, they ain't gonna jump scare here. It would be the perfect moment, though. Jump scare, pull you under the water, your flame goes out, and then you have to turn back around and do it again. Now that I can see this game doing. Alright, bees. Smoke them out. We good? Can we pass? Like, we good? Use the honey to heal your burns. Hey, that's something I wasn't expecting. The bees actually had a practical use. How the hell the bees... Where they're finding the flowers down here, I have no idea. Gain access to this cemetery. With this? It wouldn't be that easy, would it? Apparently it is. Cemetery. Will we see any zombies? Gotta say, they did a good job of making sure that, like, their environments were safe and sound from people just, like, getting out of the bounds. Me just, like, walking right out here. Oh. We got ghosts. Can't see it. The light's too bright. They didn't account for the light being bright in this game. I can't even look at the picture. Was John Martin the father of Ada Hartley, the Hartley mother? Who knows? They're trying to add in that lore. Well, thank you. Told you, the ghosts are really nice in this game. Find the key. That looks like a key indicator there. Oh god. The nightmare is actually figuring out how to get there. This is the most courteous horror game I've ever seen. The ghosts are literally pointing the way that I need to go, and the mummies are like, listen, let me get up for you and help you with that. Thank you. Kill the twin brother? Everybody's a twin. Kill him. Alright. What do I get? A sword? Oh, this is gonna be good. Eat your heart out, condemned. Oh, shit. Third time's a charm, right? Where's he at? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Nope. 5 times, maybe? Oh god, maybe 20 times. Look at how many there are. Any more? I think you actually do have to hit with every interactable cross. This would make an interesting speedrun to rat out this part. Figuring out, like, the best way to hit him with this to keep him close to you. Sure, this would be an amazing speedrun. If you hate terrible speedruns. Unless this game has out of bounds. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a shame this boss is, not challenging. How much was this when I bought it? It was on sale, I don't remember how much it was. It was definitely not more than a few bucks. Oh my god, they really expect you to get everyone? Oh, there's an indicator. Come on, would you die already? Sure, I hit him from behind, but alright. And then we get, what's this? Key card. Oh, that was intense. Where's the exit? Are you gonna show me the way again? Can't tell if she just, like, glitched out or if that was meant to happen. Get out of here. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, why didn't we stab him with the first splintered cross? I don't know. Ooh. Ear piercing. Don't engage in conflicts with the enemy if you have no weapons to defend yourself with. Wow, so we're actually gonna get more enemies? Alright. I actually thought the game was gonna be over right there. Find the van. Oh, hell no. Is that a chainsaw? It is. No, I have not played Stalker. Something tells me you're not gonna want to get caught and die here. Gonna have to reload that and do this all over again. Decent lighting effects here. This area looks appropriately spooky. Wow, that's a giant hand. Nothing happened. Thought I had the power on. Trying to get out of bounds. Probably not the best idea though. We gotta face our fears and go where the enemy is. Ugh, clicking left thumbstick is killing my hand though. It's very awkward to hold that on a PS5 controller for a while. The hand has a stabbing wound from the beginning of the game. Nice attention to detail. Yeah, actually that is something that most devs on a game like this would probably forget about. It's like a face. Uwaga. Strafe. Okay, good. I was hoping there would be something over here. I guess one power switch is not enough. Where's the chainsaw guy? This area could be so much more stressful. Oh, there he is. Quickly. Oh my god. Is that the woman from the beginning of the game? There must be another hidden power switch. It's ridiculous. There was one here, which is currently on. If I was a developer of a terrible game, where would I hide the third switch? I can get on the roof. I feel like it might be over here. Keep your eyes peeled. Here? No, this is where I found one. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very long journey. I really thought the whole game was going to take place in the house. I had no idea. Oh, there's one. Nice. Man, if he just had that enemy, like, patrolling a little faster and not as predictably, this could have been a pretty tense little area. Hand is so big. Get out of here before the whole place blows up. Well, that's dramatic. We're joining the family for the third time. The in-laws in this Game Boy. They are persistent. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, this is my reward for beating your game? Jeez. That was really bad with headphones. Man, this poor woman just can't catch a break. Great, now we're outlasts. I mean, it wasn't scary, but it was probably one of the more effective jump scares in the game so far. They're getting there, they're working on it. They are getting closer. Roll credits. That would be hilarious. Imagine. Any day now. There's a lot this game has to catalog in this save. What's this game about again? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's about meeting the in-laws and joining the family. The initiation. Oh, stuck on that. Kill the Hartley father. Oh, this will be fun. This will be good. The final showdown. Never saw me coming. Man, it's been a while since I've had jank combat like this. This is definitely fulfilling my jank needs this October. He might actually kill me. Ah, we got him. That was pretty intense. His body knocked me away. Got the key card fob, whatever the hell that is. It's an interesting blood spatter. I feel like I've seen that on Google image search. Ah, some lettuce. Good. Ooh. Man. Are you kidding me? Game never ends. We're going to the village. I mean, we killed the father, we killed both sisters. What's left? Okay, definitely not getting up those. Interesting. Where's the access? There we go. Oh, come on now. This cabin could be broken into with the right tool. Come on! Man, these people really, really love Vinny's Pizza. Oh, look, they got a cute little Halloween mug. A blowtorch? You mean to tell me that instead of just, like, cutting the boards down or something, we've got to blowtorch them? Wow. Gotta go out in style art. Oh, geez. Amazing. I'm out of flamethrower. Oh no. Where's the gas? Is that gas? Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta get up there. Can I get it from down here? Give it to me. Yes, nice. What? What? Reload. There we go. I think she's stuck on the corner. Yeah, she's stuck. Hello? Hello? There we go. T-pose. That was so much better than the last battle. Alright. So overly dramatic getting in here.
What's that? Just the emergency?
Yeah, Vinny's Pizza is the final boss. There you go. And the thing that they show here in the credits and on the cover was totally not in the game, by the way. Totally not in the game. Amazing. Good game. Probably the highlight this year so far. Unforgettable. I'll never forget. Look at these credits. It's just a game of bought assets. Unsurprisingly. Can't even read any of this. I wonder why. I wonder why they're keeping it secret. Gosh. There you have it. An Evil Existence. Buy it now for your PS4, enhanced on the PS5. I think this game was on sale for a couple bucks, but honestly, you have no reason to play it now that I've played it. Alright. That is gonna do it for tonight. We beat Obscure the Aftermath tonight on PS2. That was an interesting experience. Overall, a good game, and then of course we finished the night with this one. So that means we have now finished 5 games. 5 games in the first week. Some of them much shorter than others. Also, for those of you that were not here at the start of the stream, we reached the end of the tomb. And, well, we've unlocked something very special. What I'm actually going to end up doing is I'm going to highlight all the tomb activities up until now, if I can find them all. Some of them might be hard for me to find at this point. So if you want to see how it went down, I'll have those highlighted for you. But essentially, all you need to know is we are playing a bonus game for Horror Month in November. That's what happens when you reach the end of the tomb. You unlock bonus games. And, we'll be playing Scratches in the first week.